No one will care about your dreams and goals as much as you do. That's why you have to make yourself a priority, focus on yourself, and work hard while others are distracted by their own lives. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. You can be good at something, but if people don't know about it, it doesn't matter. That's why you need to become your own priority. The truth is that no one will think about you or your business as much as you do. That's why you have to make yourself a priority. Focus on yourself and work hard while others are distracted by their own lives. This applies to everything in life, whether we're talking about your career, your relationship, your finances, or your health. You must always prioritize what is important to you. But here's the problem. Distractions are everywhere. There are people who try to bring you down all the time. They say things like, "You'll never succeed. It's too late for you. Don't even try." That's why you need to keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused. Don't let anyone hold you back from achieving your goals. Instead, use those negative comments as fuel to push you forward. Let them be the reason why you work harder and achieve more. Don't worry about what other people think of you because they are just as unhappy with themselves as you are with yourself. And remember, haters only target those who are successful or on their way to success. If you aren't doing anything to improve your life, then there's nothing for them to hate. So focus on yourself and work hard while others are distracted by their own lives. Here are a few ways to do exactly that. Now, 1. Define your priorities. What is most important to you? What do you want to achieve? Once you know what you want, you can start working towards it. Write down your goals and make a plan to achieve them. This will help you stay focused and motivated. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific means that you need to clearly define what you want. Don't just say, "I want to lose weight," when you can say, "I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 3 months." Measurable means that you need to be able to track your progress. If your goal is to run a marathon, you can measure how many miles you run each day or how much time you spend running. Achievable means that your goals should be realistic and attainable. Don't set yourself up for failure by setting unrealistic goals. Relevant means that your goals should align with your values and priorities. And time-bound means that you should set a deadline for yourself. This will help you stay focused and motivated and avoid procrastination. Number 2, eliminate distractions. What is distracting you from achieving your goals? Is it social media, TV, or maybe your phone? Whatever it is, you need to cut it out. Otherwise, you will never achieve your goals. We are all bombarded with distractions every day. It seems like there's a new notification to check every 5 minutes. We live in a world where everyone wants your attention. There are people who want to sell you something, advertisers who want you to buy something, and friends who just want to chat. But these distractions take away your precious time and energy. They pull your focus away from what is important to you. And before you know it, you haven't accomplished anything. You feel unmotivated and tired. That's why it's important to eliminate distractions. This doesn't mean that you should never check your phone or never talk to your friends. It means that you should be intentional about it. You should decide when and how you will check your phone or chat with friends instead of letting them dictate your schedule. When you eliminate distractions, you free up time and energy to focus on what is important to you. You can finally get that project done, work out in the morning, or read that book you've been wanting to read. Eliminating distractions isn't easy, but it's worth it. You might feel a little bit lonely at first, but that's okay. It is better to be alone than to be surrounded by people who do respect your time and energy. Number 3, focus on the present moment. It's easy to get caught up in the future or the past, but you need to focus on the present moment. That's where your power is. That's where you can make a difference. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is to stop living in the present. When you dwell on the past or worry about the future, you miss out on the beauty of the present moment. You miss out on the opportunity to make a difference right now. That's why it's important to focus on the present moment. That's where your power is. That's where you can make a real difference. When you focus on the present moment, you become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. You become more conscious of how you interact with the world around you. This allows you to make conscious choices instead of reacting to your environment. When you react to your environment, You're basically a slave to your circumstances. But when you make conscious choices, you're in control of your life. You become more resilient in the face of adversity. When you focus on the present moment, you're less likely to be affected by negative emotions like stress and anxiety. You're better able to cope with difficult situations and bounce back from setbacks. This is because you're not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. You're focused on what you can control right now. When you focus on the present moment, you become more creative and innovative. You're able to come up with new ideas and solutions that you might not have thought of otherwise. This is because you're not limited by your past experiences or future worries. You're free to explore new possibilities. When you focus on the present moment, you become more engaged and fulfilled in your work and relationships. You're able to fully immerse yourself in what you're doing and enjoy it more. This is because you're not distracted by thoughts of the past or future. You're focused on the person in front of you or the task at hand. Number 4, take care of yourself. You are your biggest asset. That's why you need to take care of yourself. Eat healthy, exercise, and get enough rest. You can't pour from an empty cup. You need to take care of yourself so you can take care of your business. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's necessary. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you're burned out or exhausted, you won't be able to perform at your best. That's why it's important to take breaks, recharge, and come back refreshed. One of the best ways to take care of yourself is to prioritize self-care. Self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary. It's taking the time to do things that help you relax and recharge, like taking a bath, reading a book, or going for a walk. Self-care also includes setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential for taking care of yourself. It is saying no to things that you do want to do and making time for the things that are important to you. By setting boundaries, you protect your time and energy so that you can focus on what really matters. No one will care about your dreams and goals as much as you do. That's why you have to make yourself a priority. Focus on yourself and work hard while others are distracted by their own lives. In order to achieve great things, you must first become your own priority. You must focus on yourself and your goals and work hard to achieve them. While others may distract themselves with their own problems and drama, you must stay focused and driven. When you do this, you will eventually achieve the success and happiness you desire. As Seneca said, all the time you possess is truly yours. It is not merely the property of the other, but your own. You can do whatever you wish with it, so use your time wisely and focus on what is important to you. Don't let others distract you from achieving your goals. If you enjoyed this video, it would mean a lot to us if you gave it a thumbs up and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.